let's look at the albums that are going to be released this week, the week of October 5th, 2016. First coming out this Friday, which all these albums probably drop Friday, is NoFX First Ditch Effort. Their Therapy album is what people are calling it, since a lot of songs have to do about drug abuse and alcohol abuse, and their lead singer, Fat Mike, just got out of therapy and rehab the last, 2-3 weeks ago? I'm not quite sure. Before, it was after the album was done, but before they started playing live shows again. I don't know. Green Day is also coming out with their new album, Revolution Radio, this week, and it is a doozy. If you've seen their newest music video, it is amazing. It has the old Green Day sound, probably around the album of Warning, and it just has the old Green Day sound and look. Their music video, it has, 3 chicks robbing a bank in masks that look like Green Day. So they're like, Green Day's robbing a bank. And then they just go back to a house party, throw all the money everywhere. It's great. It's like a punk-styled music video to a punk-styled song, and it just reminds me of the 90s punk scene. Speaking of bands that are coming back out with music that reminds them of their old self, Sum 41 is coming out with 13 Voices this week. That's pretty weird to say that I would even mention Sum 41, but over the last couple of years, they've actually earned my respect in the punk rock community, as well as a lot of people's. And now, ever since their lead singer, Derek Wembley, I believe his name, got out of rehab with alcohol abuse. Because of alcohol abuse, he has reunited with their old guitarist, the original guitarist for Sum 41, and they've created an album that is more like their punk metal roots. If you don't know what punk metal is, Sum 41 was one of the first bands that have kind of a punk metal following, where their music wasn't hardcore, it was just punk with metal influences. So they became one of the first punk metal bands. What that means is that there's a lot of guitar riffs and a lot of solos and stuff like that, but a very punky edge and attitude and energy to it. I recommend you check it out. Their singles from that album are really good. We'll just have to see what's going on. Now the next couple of bands on this list, and I'm just going to start throwing them out there. They're a little different. They're a little poppier, stuff that I wouldn't play on this show. But let's just get to them. Rick Astley, the guy who made Never Gonna Give You Up, is coming out with his new album, 50, this week. I can't wait to see what memes are going to come from that. As well as Norah Jones' Daybreaks is coming out this week, and One Republic's Oh My My. Now, 2 more bands are on this list that I'm going to talk about. There are, of course, hundreds and hundreds of albums coming out this week. These are just the major ones that are on my radar, and would be if you were listening to this radio show, or my YouTube. So the next one is Fish, Big Boat. Now, Fish is kind of like the bridge between Pink Floyd and Tool. They meet in the middle of progressive rock and psychedelic rock and the new age industrial. They kind of are in the middle. They're a little bit older, but I think their music is still good and you can still get something out of it. No idea how this new album sounds, but it drops this week. And finally, the last one on our list is Meshuggah. This is for all you hardcore and heavy metal fans. Meshuggah has been around for years. They are really growing in following, and they make great music. Definitely for your heavy metal kind of friend. If he doesn't know about Meshuggah already, you should slap him across the face and throw this album in his face. The album's called Violent Sleep of Reason. It's hopefully going to be a great album. Comes out this Friday. And that was all the albums coming out this week for October 5th, 2016. Make sure you keep it locked in. We have more on the way. And by that I mean, thanks for watching and listening. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I want you to know that you can catch my radio shows every Wednesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. It is called The Battlefield, and it's on KFHS Radio, internet-only radio station. It's at tmn.fhsu.edu. You can click on the KFHS radio link and press the play button. It should say live DJ when I'm on. If there are no technical problems like we've had all week, should be there. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.